How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. I'm so very excited to be starting chapter 6 of Terraform. If you didn't know, everybody, Terraform is the longest running legacy campaign narrative within Longshot. We've had 4 campaigns within Terraform specifically, I believe. It's been an absolute journey and it's been terrifying. It's been horrific. It's been so very fun. And we're back at it. I am so very excited. If you want to get caught up, you can go to the YouTube Longshot. And if you would like to join our community, we're as chaotic as we are wholesome. We got hella memes. We got a quote wall, which is, you know, steal yourself before going in there. But most importantly, we have bingo.
Bingo!
And we love our bingo. If we have Terraform specific bingo, can be found in the Discord. A couple of other announcements. If you want to see a little bit of how we do things, how I kind of cook stuff with my roommate Jared, we got an amazing podcast called Insight Check. There will be new episodes coming on that. It's at the bottom of the priority list as we are now 4 weekly streamed campaigns for season 7 of Longshot. Oh, it's been so good. And all of them, because we've been cooking Terraform for so long, are actually intricately woven into the narrative of Whistling to some degree or another. And so a little Brandon Sanderson style, just interlinking all of these beautiful wild narratives. And I'll tell you right now, Taylor, you've started a bit of a trend. People are loving wildfire druids. People are all over wildfire druids of late, and I'm very excited.
I love them so much. They're so cool.
It's given me the opportunity for a few shenanigans that we'll get later into in this season.
Yay.
I'm Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master of the Longshot table, and it is my absolute honor and privilege to have these wonderful creators here with us today. These amazing, talented beings, which we will go to now, and I'm gonna open with Ben Brainard.
Hi, my name is Ben Brainard. I am a stand-up comedian. I just got back from a little Northeast tour, but I'm heading back soon. I have shows in Albany and Buffalo coming up in a couple weeks, so check out my tour dates there. And then I have some dates in the Pacific Northwest as well coming up soon. I am playing Zito Barbera, the Path of the Knuckle Sandwich Barbarian, which is a subclass of my own creation. He punch and he punch again, and that's pretty much all he do is he punch and punch again. He's here because he wants to end the war so he can go home. It's going well. I think. I'm not sure. Who knows? We'll figure it out.
All right, throw it.
Who got... Yeah, Shane.
Hi everyone, my name's Shane Whalley. It's nice to meet you. I play Sick of the College of the Bard, who is illuminated in moonlight. It's wonderful to be back here at the table with everyone. I have nothing new going on in my life.
Poor Shane has been the most feral for D&D all summer. All summer, it's just, I want to do the thing! And I'm like, hang on, we'll get there, buddy. It's going to be okay. I want to do it now. Well, we can't do it right now, but you're wonderful.
So I sat inside the other shows it was going on and stuff, so that's how I was living vicariously and making sure that certain people had disadvantages as much as I could.
I'm so excited that you're back at the table. I'm so excited. Oh.
I'm really excited for you guys to see what's going on. Lots of interesting growth has happened with Sika since the last episode and stuff, which you'll find out as we get into the episode. So yeah, I'm prepared for that to happen.
Excellent.
Yeah, other than that, I will throw it over to Steve.
Hi, my name is Omega Jones, also known as CritBard across all social media channels. My pronouns are he and they. I'm a professional actor and vocalist turned tabletop designer, game master, jack of all trades, master of like 3 of them. And today, the Bomb Gob is back. I'm playing Kazarick, our resident Dwoblin alchemist, apothecary alchemist, courtesy of Mayjan Press. Shout out to Mayjan Press. They might be seen more on this channel sooner than you think. Wink, nudge. Yeah, very excited to throw bombs and get my damn crystal back, which is right here somewhere. Oh my God. I will get it in a second. Courtesy of Annie, who I got to see at Gen Con, and they gave me Magic Crystal. I'm super excited about it.
Everyone show love for Annie.
It's
And Allie, both mods in the chat tonight.
Let's go. I'll toss it over
Appreciate you
to Taylor.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor and Tracy. You can find me everywhere as Taylor and Tracy. I apologize if my audio is a little weird. I'm stuck in Canada due to the Air Canada strikes, so I'm still up at the Voyage North, up at the Beagling LARP. So woo to there. So you might hear me popping in and out, and if I drop, I apologize. We did our best at putting a Starlink out in the field. I play Robin Ashfall. She is a mix of rogue and druid. She is a tiefling, and she has come into her power, her influence, trying to make a name for herself. She's reached that age of she's no longer a kid anymore, and she's stepping into the real world, and I'm really excited to see where she goes. The main bit that she needed was to find her brother, and we found him, and Soren is back, so she is just ready to take this world by storm, and she couldn't imagine doing it with anyone else other than those that are here that you see with her. So I'm very excited for what comes next.
Excellent. Speaking of Beakeline, there was a phenomenal LARP event happening in early November, I believe November 6th, if my history check serves, called Heinefall. It is a phenomenal LARP event, and I mean phenomenal. It is amazing. I go every year. Taylor and Tracy is the one that headed this amazing venture up, and if you're interested in LARPing, it's north of Austin, Texas. Houston.
Yep.
Oh, I'm nailing this.
North Austin.
At the Sherwood Forest Fair. It is a phenomenal event, seriously, worth every penny. And if you're interested in that, go check out heinefall.com. We will have some promos for that on break, where you get to see me walking around as Wowen Oed. And
Wowen Oed?
Wowen Owen.
Night Fae of the Nocturne.
Wow.
Well, formerly
Wowen
of
Wilson.
Gotta go.
Phenomenal LARPing. Some of the best stuff I've ever seen. The storycraft is there, the props are there, the event is there. It's so good. The community is wholesome, and it's wonderful. I've got a Patreon if you're learning to learn even more about how I do things. And finally, do hit up the Instagram Longshot, where Annie and Din have been kind of cooking up some short form content of these campaigns for you guys, and it is hilarious. If you want to see the wedding I went to on Saturday, you can also go over to my socials as well. I'm gonna try to get back into making some short form, but mainly all my spoons are in long form. My 4 campaigns here. That said, with that out of the way. We turn now to the narrative in northern Whistland. House Thorn is locked in a war with the elven nation to the east. Dragonfire and arcane prowess tear the land asunder. Strange crystals with profound magical properties being picked apart by clever minds as they become the tipping point of an era. The church's establishments have waned. The morgues, schools, hospitals, and sanctuaries falter, their best and brightest having traveled south to join in a holy war against the traitor Tenebris, the god of despair. This has led the noble houses to pour money into the common folk, patroning those who may have a positive effect on their community. This story follows one such found family, a Goliath barbarian looking to end the war, a tiefling druid who's clawed their way out of poverty, a Luminan bard who's searching for answers as to their lost family, and a Dwablin alchemist peeling away at the very fabric of the arcane law. The party is level 19, and their story will shake the very foundations of this world. For now, we need to go talk about a friend of ours named Mirsky.
Friend is a loose term to use?
My
Okay.
friend.
Sure.
I don't know him.
I mean, a couple of seasons ago, I knew him very, very well.
How well?
Mere sky in the astral, perusing through cairn from a distance, slowly pans across, and you watch as the hands flourish and the eyes alight. And the raining in Cairn continues. The storm, the downpour, the torrential rainfall of this land is refurbished. There's a fresh breath, a new tempest adding to the storm that rains down upon Cairn. He looks downriver and notes a strange entity moving incredibly fast. Doing some quick mental math. He steps into the realm of Whistling, steps into time itself, and appears before the High Monarch of Tempestas, the Stormfather long dead. The High Monarch is at a low point. Paranoia and anxiety boiling this man down until he is just a shadow of his former self. Mirsky steps into the room. This is what happens when you bind yourself to a conviction you do not believe. The High Monarch bolts and stands up, moving across the room, not thinking to the immediate combat or even raising the alarm. This person has so deluded themselves. Don't worry, child. You're going to answer to me now. Drawing themselves up. I don't know who you think you are. I want you to help everyone else think of me as the Stormfather. You're going to help me with this. As he slowly walks sideways, pacing, putting his hands together. The High Monarch furrows his brow, confused. This Tempestas is not dead. He is punishing us. I've heard your dogma 1,000 times. And I congratulate you. This is a woven tale. Done well, those who would gather at your gate for the things you've done. Turn on each other instead. Incredible. Such a perfectly placed moment, but that's all it was, wasn't it? And you've been floundering ever since. This causes the High Monarch to slowly slide down the wall, arms wrapping around himself, tears welling as years... Well, how long has the Stormfather been dead? About a year? Year and some change, I do so say. As a year and some change finally crack, the High Monarch begins weeping. Hush, I know, child, please. And he lifts the man with his mind and puts him back on his feet, which gives the High Monarch of the strongest military church on the continent pause. You needed to do what you did. Removing the original High Monarch so that you could come into power. Our own scriptures surely can justify such brash actions. If it was there, I would have found it. Then we will write a new testament, you and I. What do you mean? This is insane. No one would ever believe that. What even are you? I, with your help, will be Tempestas. Or everyone can know your dirty little secret. Oh, I know, the healing crystals. They're so bad. They're so problematic. They prolong people's lives. Now, as a being outside of time, it took me a little while to understand why this would drive you to do what you've done. But you feel it, don't you? Time running out for you. The weight of your own mortality. You needed to be in charge. But you are well aware by now that you still need someone else running the show. Because you're a cleric. That's how your minds work. You will be my spokesman. You will write my new testimony as I see fit, and I will don the mantle of the Stormfather. I'm here to save you, baby. What do you say? Can I have some time? Please, you need to answer me. Yeah, you can have 5 minutes. Disappears. Stepping back into the astral. Mere sky gently floats, trying out a few poses before landing on one. As Adeline rockets through the astral. Good evening! How are you this fine time?
Who or what is Adeline?
Adeline is a phenomenal character that I got to play in Ben's summer series about a year ago. You can find it on the YouTube. Adeline has...
On the YouTube.
Adeline has become this... I wouldn't say a policing force within space-time. But certainly an agent. An altruistic agent. Often fleeting back and forth to right wrongs. Wrinkles in usually time. was looking for a continent known as Whistling. Oh, well, you found it. You are moving quite fast. Care to elaborate? No! But you're wonderful! And he's gonna gravitate a little closer, and the two of them start orbiting each other a little bit. Well met. Again, I am Adeline. What is your name? I see. Well, this has been a wonderful one-way conversation. But I need to be about my business. You've not stepped foot in this realm before, have you? These realms, these panes. Yeah, they look like they're made of glass. It's kind of strange, but I've had stranger. Looks Mirsky having trouble looking through the hole in Adeline's head for a moment, just going, well, and he's gonna roll deception. Interesting. Far be it from me to stand in way of your business, Adeline, from far and long ago. Perhaps we'll chat again on my way out. I'm only staying for a bit. Of course. Tell me, before I go, you haven't seen an incredibly fast cat person, have you? Like unbelievably fast. Faster than me. They tend to be quite quick. Dude, I'm talking like stupid fast. I'm talking like comedically speedy. Ringing any bells? I can't say that they are. Fuck. That's fine. Bone to pick with him. Holds up a crystal. This needs to go back to where it came from. That's an odd-looking crystal. I don't like you anymore. I'm gonna go. You ask entirely too many questions and then are dodgy about things. It's off-putting, to say the least. Good evening. He goes to manifest into the physical realm, and once he's gone, Mirsky laughs and laughs and laughs. For now. Let us go now, I should rather say, to Lady of the Ashfall Estates, Countess of the Crest, Robin Ashfall. I am chat, and for the rest of the party, me and Taylor have been cooking all summer, and I am actually handing the narrative reins over to Taylor for a second. Taylor, would you like to take it away?
Like, yeah, absolutely. So, everyone, whatever you're doing, and if you want to describe what your character is doing at this point, what you'll be doing on the grounds of the Ashfall Estate, please describe what you're going to be doing, and then a letter is going to slip under the door or find its way into your room, summoning you to the largest area within the area of the Ashfall Estate. So, whoever knows what their character is doing, feel free to take it away.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. So
Go for it.
So Sika will be in his much more detailed chambers I can describe later, with Rampant as their preserving dragon parts. They have been working on some neat seals for them so that things wouldn't go bad, but also try and find ways to keep their hopeful magic essence inside. So when the letter comes in, because they are absolutely terrified of anything coming to the room when they're in the middle of this, they will both probably jump and have a little bit of a scream. So good job.
A quick wail.
Just a little. Yeah, they just didn't want to die again. And so he'll read the letter, be like, all right, okay. He will quickly wash up from what he's doing. Guaranteed having a little bit of smell of the preserving shit that stuff they're working on, and start heading his way out, leaving Rampant inside the chamber.
Rampant nods and continues to write out a few ideas of some stuff we're gonna get to later in the episode.
On the letter, when you open it, it says, "Tonight, I wish to gather those dearest to me. I prepared something special for each of you, and it would mean everything if you would join me after sundown in the common room." From Robin.
Yep.
So, and that says the same thing on each of you guys' letters as you get it. Kazric, Cedo, what are you guys up to?
I think Zito would be out in the fight pit. Deemed fight pit. It was the courtyard. No longer courtyard. It's fight pit now. And
We don't talk about it.
Zito has an agreement with the lieutenant from the. It'll take me like an episode or two to get back into the names.
Dude, same.
Liaton?
I believe so.
Fair.
Okay,
It might have
Lieutenant
been
Liaton.
Liaton.
Sure, one of them. I have
Commander
an
Liaton.
agreement with. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I have an agreement with Commander Liaton, and she sends me any of her soldiers that truly just got on her nerves, and I fight them under the guise of training.
God.
It is a training exercise for them to get the insubordination beat out of them. And so that's probably what I'm doing when Robin bebops out. And then I'll just grab one of their heads and just hold him away for a minute, like an older brother. And I'm like, "What do you want?" To Robin.
Oh, I have, here.
Take it.
She runs.
Mm.
You can tell that she's nervous, but she's really excited.
Every other person in this fight pit is staring at the letter like some kind of salvation. Praying.
Robin
All
quickly
right.
peeks back in, and she's like, "You guys can come too if you want." And then she goes,
They all now look to Zito.
but later, give us a couple minutes. She goes,
Zito will drop his hand and step to the side as the guy falls, and then trips him as he's running past. I will be walking in now. Only one of you may attend whatever the fuck is happening.
They all start sizing
And I
each
will
other
leave all of you to figure that out for yourselves. And then I'm just gonna walk inside.
up. Amazing.
So I can't necessarily answer what Kazak's doing unless I know if this is post-crystal or pre-crystal.
This is pre-crystal.
Great. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Then I mean it's a lot of explosion and poofs and things happening in the tower that Kazric has now created a form to be his alchemical workspace, his workshop. There are literally so many do not enter. No, I'm serious. Don't enter. This is for your own good don't enter. Explicitives in Goblin. I said don't fucking enter. Like a lot of things, just so people know that if you enter, it's your own fault.
This is the best thing. I love it because Casper gives people a warning. I'm just like, you're just gonna die.
You're gonna die. I'm warning you right now. Because you said who is giving the letters to the three of us?
Robin.
Robin
Okay.
is going around slipping letters on her doors and handing them and like, running away.
The door's probably closed, so most likely slipped underneath door. And
So
Kazakh
knock, knock.
Kazakh doesn't immediately see it, but with Reggie's passive now of 22, he will see. Because Kazakh can't see shit. Kazakh got like big old goggles on, and he's currently like experimenting with like the ooze that he got, and he's what is it?
Scooching note, trying not to destroy notes.
Fair.
Like it's doing like a bellows, like
Not to eat
and
it.
the note kind of like hits you, and then the note kind of hits you again.
Yeah. Okay, stop. I'll get it.
It's like a notification.
He'll pick it up. He has like the glasses. Don't tap the glasses. Ooh. I don't know what this is, but this is probably good to last for like 5 minutes without us seeing it, right? It'll be fine, I think. Yeah. Whatever. And then he's just going to just let it be because things gotta cook.
Nervous
as
Reggie noises.
he will go to the door and then something in Druidic to unlock that, and then unlocks door. And he will start skipping down, and Reggie quickly gets into his backpack.
Plants
he goes.
shit. Okay, Robin, you have collected in the main hall.
As you all have gathered and entered into the main hall, and then as you step into the common room where we have decided we're going to have our meals and all that sort of stuff, as you step in, you see small candles lit everywhere. You see mishmash put together decorations pulled out from old times, ones with like a little bit of mold on some of them, some really nice. We've done our best to decorate the room as much as we can with what we have. And just Robin and Hewitt are putting like the last couple of things together, and there's a table that's lined out as a big main table. There's a couple of side ones that have sweets and candies and cake and cupcakes, and there's a main table with a seat for every single person that has a present on every single one. And you see Robin and Hewitt quickly snap to attention and do a big surprise. So, welcome
What are we
everybody.
celebrating?
This is great.
What is? Yeah. What are those for? Who? Are we giving gifts to the community? I heard that's what you do when you get a house or something.
Well, actually, I wanted to welcome everybody to my birthday. So for most of my life, birthdays were really quiet days where I never had many people around to give me gifts or to remind me that I mattered. So on my birthdays, I like to do something different. Instead of asking for gifts, I like to give them to each of you who stood by me, fought beside me, laughed with me, and made this journey something worth surviving. So I wanted to place a piece of my heart in your hands. So tonight, to celebrate my life, I give back to those who have made that life worth living. And at this point, she kind of like notices that Soren eventually comes in as well because she desperately wants him there. But there's a seat for each of you. If you'd like to join me, I have a present for each of you.
Real quick, this is all very lovely, and I'm happy to take part. How old are you now?
I'm 18 as of today.
Okay, hold on. I have something I have to do real quick. And then Zeta will walk back out and open the back door to the fight pit, and then you guys will just hear,
I take it back. Nobody is allowed inside for any of this.
And then Zito will just walk back in the room like nothing happened.
The one dude left standing goes and just sits down.
You see, as he walks away, Kazakh kind of like
a lot of cake.
Kazakh like kind of settles up next to Sicko for a second, and they go like, 2 questions. One is Robin's heart literally in these boxes because I don't think that's probably what we should have. Also, what's her birthday?
It's like a celebratory section for when some person reaches around the sun multiple times.
Oh,
And,
we're just
yeah.
lucky to be alive in the fumes, so I guess that makes sense.
Felt, honestly, yeah. When it comes to the parties, most people, like, this is a little backwards, but everyone has their own way of doing their celebrations. But usually we're the ones that we give the gift to the person to celebrate them being here. But it's a nice
Should I
little
get her a
thing.
bomb?
One that doesn't
Yes.
hurt, but see how
You
Robin
should give her a
Yes.
bomb.
see how Robin feels, because if they're
Okay.
doing this thing where they want to give gifts, sometimes it can be taken as rude to give one as well, but I'm doing it anyways because whatever. And so if you want to also do that, then yes, whatever would be important to you, that is usually
This is like a ritual of understanding.
remove rituals, so it's not like a spell, but like it is
Well, it's not necessarily not rituals are a spell. Sometimes it's just work. Okay, sorry. I just happy.
I know. I get what you mean. I
Birthday!
just didn't want.
Birthday.
I get what you mean. I just didn't want it to possibly overtake into possibly a magical ritual in the sense. Yeah.
No, I do, man. Okay, he sits into the chair and his like little feet he's still like dangling off. He's like, just gonna think about what I want. Let's go grab my DoorDash real quick. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sika's gonna
so
it's like say like, okay, I'm having a little bit of a hyper moment, Robin. I don't know which one I'm supposed to sit at, but and you just see him like reach behind one of the cabinets there and then pulls out the wonderful goblet full of beer that constantly fills with beer. Where I'm from, you can drink and Zito can't say shit.
Robin like takes the thing of beer and is just like okay. So here's what I want to do. I want to tell you guys a little bit about each of your gifts and what they mean to me. So first, Robin goes and she picks up a larger box and she carries it over to Soren. It's wrapped in a deep red paper that's tied with a golden thread, not the main golden thread, but still gold. And she walks over to him and sets it in front of Soren after Soren takes a seat. And she goes, "This one is for you, Soren. And maybe in a way it's for me too." And she steps back and waits for him to open it.
Thank you so much. This is amazing. I'm so glad I could be here for this. Opens it, unwraps it.
So inside
clearly keeps the thread. Go ahead.
Okay. So inside of the box is a velvet-lined interior, and it's holding a glass bracelet. So it has been shaped from Darko's paw prints from back on the islands when we kind of first entered there, when his hot paws melted down the sand into glass. And I have now taken it and reformed it into a smooth circular band. So the glass shifts between hues of crimson and gold and deep sea green, and when it catches the light, it's like many paths kind of flowing into one circle. There are etchings that trace along the surface. There are tiny waves and vines and stars, symbols of kind of the journeys that Robin has been on throughout the past between when he has disappeared to her adventures that she's had with the team here. And Robin says, "When the trees tore through Cairn, I thought I was helpless. I bottled it all up. I buried myself in work, in searching for you. Every letter that you didn't send tore me apart, and I kept wishing on stars, on dandelions, on anything, because the fear that you were already gone, I couldn't face it. I mean, we fought a kraken. I held Locke's body when he died. I turned into a seahorse the size of a wagon and still nearly drowned. I saw Zito and Kazric face a dragon that I thought would kill them both. I've carried bowls of human mush in my hands and seen the horrors of war and pardon. Blood spilled until the streets ran black. And I swallowed every bit of that pain because I thought if I just held on long enough, I might find you again. And I did, and you were there through it all, even when you couldn't be. You were the thread tying us together. And she gestures to Soren, and she gestures to Sika, and she gestures to Zito as the ones that have this connection with Soren. And you were the thread tying us together, Soren. You were the reason that we fought, the reason we kept going. Even when Sika lied about knowing you, even when I thought that hope was gone, it was always pulling me forward. So this bracelet is us. It's Darko's paw print shaped into a circle, bound with pieces of all of us. Because it wasn't just me who brought you back. It was Kazric with his sharp eyes and stubborn heart. It was Sika chasing truths even when they hurt. And it was Zito who became the brother that I didn't know that I still needed, standing in front of every danger until I could reach you. But you're not just my brother anymore, Soren. You're at the center of everything we've done. You've hold patronage with Baelor of House Thorn. You were there in the fall of Pardon. You tied us to House Ryx, to Thorn, to powers bigger than anything I thought I'd touch when we were starving on those streets. That favor is what I'm using now. I have an estate. It will keep us alive, to start the flow of coin strong enough to fuel the wars that I'm sure are to come and that Zito needs to end. And beyond that, Mirsky has plans for Cairn, and I know we'll be in the middle of them. So this gift is to remind you and me that through all the storms, through every war and every horror, you are my family. And without you, I don't know where I'd be. But with you, I know exactly where we're going. We're going forward together.
Robin, I'm normally so good with words. I find myself at a loss. Thank you. Thank you so much. For everything, for saving me, for providing this place as well. Someone else go.
She's gonna quickly wrap him into a hug. Just real fast. And then she's gonna go over to Kazric. And in front of Kazric, she has set a small rectangular box. It's wrapped in parchment and sealed with wax that's also shaped like a paw print. And she goes, when you look closer, you always find something the rest of us miss. So this one's for you, Kazric. And she waits for you to open it.
I just rip it open. It's not gonna. Do I need to be like? I don't do presents.
Just rip it open. It's really fun. It's more fun when you tear it. It's really fun.
Immediately just goblin mode activates. But as he's doing that, as he does that, all of the paper and stuff gets immediately eaten by Reggie. The wax gets caught and placed somewhere else. Listen, you can always use it. You can always use it for corking and stuff. And then he'll
there you go.
Slowly open the box.
So when you open the box, you find as well a velvet lining that's cradling a set of folding magnifying glasses. So each lens has been shaped from one of Darko's PowerPoint glass. So each of the little toe beans are each a different magnifying. So they glow just a little bit. on the edges. Each toe bean magnifies differently. So one wide and soft for broad work, and then another that's really sharp and narrow for when you need to see the world at its smallest. The rims as well are etched with the curling vines and tiny gear work, like kind of wildfire druidcraft and alchemy, like trying to weave them together. And when the light catches it just right, you can see some specks of crystal dust inside that's glinting. So it's a quiet reminder of the crystal that you were looking for and that you have. And Robin goes, Patrick, you've taught me more than you know. You showed me how every odd scrap of the world, a root, a bug, a strange shard, has purpose, even when no one else sees it. You've mixed druidcraft and alchemy until it made sense even to me. And because of you, I've began to understand my own magic better and my roots. And now you've got your hands on something very few others possess. Your crystal. Or maybe we have to, I don't know. But it's a power that most people would fear to touch, and somehow you've already begun to bend it to your will. Kazric, you never stop pushing forward, no matter how dangerous, no matter how strange. So these magnifiers are cut with Darko's fireborn glass from the sand of the beaches of the Isle that we've adventured on. They'll let you see even sharper to study what others, might dismiss. Because your way of looking closer has saved us more times than I can count. And, well, they might also help you figure out what you're about to lick before, you stick it in your mouth. So, you've never been without purpose here, Kazric. Every one of us is standing because of what you've seen, what you've brewed, and what you've dared to do. So, I'd love for you to have this on my birthday.
I look over to Sika for a second. Is this when I can give you a bomb?
I love bombs.
Okay. This is very, 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 very kind of you. And you see the glasses that he had are super broken and just disheveled. He's had them for a long time, and he looks at them and then yeets them. And Reggie probably goes and picks them up anyway. But then he has the ones that you just gave him and he puts them on. He goes, oh. These are, I can do a lot with these. Thank you. Where we come from, we've never really celebrated, circadian rhythms and shifting, ellipse. But, if this is a very important day for you about remembering your circular journey, then, I hope it's the best that we can make it be for you, and I'm glad that you're here, doing the Lord Lady stuff that you're doing now, and I'm very excited to keep working to make sure you get more of these birthdays.
Well, I'm happy that you're here, and hopefully we can celebrate some of yours as well.
I don't know what day I was born.
Well, you can just decide, I think. I don't really know if I do either. I just kind of decided.
You see him start to ponder? And if there was a bubble, it was today? No, that makes no sense. It's hers. It starts to.
I can start right now. No, that's someone else's moment. But the epitome of having your heart in the right place.
He will settle back into the chair as he's looking at the glasses, and probably now folding the box that the glasses came in. He's very tactile and just something in his hands. So he's not doing origami because it's cardboard probably, but still just kind of just playing with it as he's very excited to be sharing this moment with you.
She's very excited as well. So she's going to do a little blush, and she's going to smile. She's super happy that you put it on, and she's going to wander over to Sika. So Sika has a kind of a long parcel that's wrapped in a really deep blue cloth. She goes, well, this one, it carries more than just a song. And she sits back and waits for him to open it.
Sika's going to pick it up. Would he find it being weighted heavy-ish in any sense?
It's about the amount of like this much glass.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna pick it up at the end, and then look you always holding it and just do a warm smile, and then place his thumbs underneath the wrappings and start being very gentle with opening it back up, and trying not to already fawn over the quality of the wrapping, and and then just and then opens it.
Okay. So when you unwrap it, inside is an ocarina. So it is smooth and pale, and it is also sculpted from Darko's paw print glass. So the body of it glimmers kind of with like a moonlight bone texture, and the mouthpiece of it, she is capped with in bronze. It's woven around it is a braid of hair. So there are strands from each of the party's hair, including Darko's, bound together with some more golden thread. And when you hold it to the light, the braid will catch like a faint shimmer. And it's almost like you can hear a little bit of each of our voices, like within sight of it. And Robin goes, so you found blood in the lost ones, family, but a painful one. And you scared a dragon's mind into protecting the friend who carried your answers, only to put it down when it turned against us. That weight is heavy, and I know it never truly leaves you. I've been lost too. I lost my father. I never knew my mother. And the streets became my only family along with Soren. So this gift is maybe our answer to that. This ocarina carries not just your heritage, but our voices too. So every note you play will carry a piece of us, your bound family, bound into the music. Thank you for celebrating my birthday with me.
Sika is definitely holding back tears.
Same, bestie.
Oh God, I think I should make rhyme this. Sidebar, I have fallen in love with Sika. Like really fallen in love. And working
As
on
we all
his-
have.
Thank you for the gift.
And working on his lore has been so beautiful. And to know his pain, I'm crying, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay to cry.
To know his pain, to not have other voices with his, and to hear you say that people are family with him just breaks him just a little bit more than he already has been, but in a good way. And so he's going to be trembling a little bit, but being so careful as he holds on to this, and he's going to be seeing the hairs, and his heart's going to feel a little bit lighter after so much shadow has just been gripping it hard. And he just looks at you, and he panics a little because like he wants to hug you, but he's scared and he's afraid of what that possibly could show a sense of vulnerable that he doesn't show people. And so his hair will glow a little lighter, which hasn't been in months. And he's just gonna grip it and just look at you and just be like, thank you. And as the tears start rolling down his face, he's gonna be like, I'm so happy that a chosen family could feel just as much as one that I haven't had. And he tries not to look at Soren.
Guys are just going to be under Sika, just catching some of the tears.
We'll slide a hand.
Roll it, because if you ask Sika, we'll let you keep it. That luminous tears you got there.
It's also kind of the norm. Just like, oh, this is great. You got it? All right, cool. Oh!
20 math. 28.
Oh my God, let's go.
I don't know what I have to beat for that, but I'll just take it.
Wholesome tears.
Just take it.
I'm gonna be so real with you right now. Not to deter the moment. I'm gonna be so real with you. As we know, I get extra bomb stuff. I didn't know what my second bomb was gonna be. I'm gonna be inspired by that. Don't know what we're gonna do with it yet. It's gonna be something.
Aw.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah. So, Sika already has found favor, like with you, because of the brotherly sister aspect that we kind of have developed. But he whatever faded fog was there that people have when they have friendships with people when it comes to chosen family, it doesn't matter anymore. That like he's looking at someone that would just be as equal as if it was a blood sister to him. So, because sometimes when it comes to people who are in those chosen families, that always is there the thought of just like, oh yeah, but like blood family. No, Sick has lost that for you. So, so yeah, so that's huge. Yeah, that's huge.
Robin will she like wants to hug Sika really bad because she sees like the tears, so she's like,
he goes in. He's like,
wonderful. Yeah, just a big ol' hug, and like a big ol' like a she takes like a deep breath and everything, and is just so thankful for the feeling the security of you around her. I mean, and as the hug breaks, she heads over to Zito, and there in front of Zito is the final parcel. It's heavy. It's wrapped in rough cloth, and she just goes, "This is the last one, and it's yours." And she waits for him to open it.
Do we have to do this right now? In front of everyone.
No, of course not. No, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Is that like an actual I don't have to if I don't want to, or is that like a I'm going to feel sad if you don't right now?
Which the butler is glaring at you.
Like, you don't have, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's kind of like the whole thing, but it's fine.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. He'll start to try to open it like in a way where he's gonna save the wrapping paper, and then as soon as the first rip happens on accident, it's just immediate. Just all right, rip everything off.
All right. So inside, resting again on some dark velvet, is a pair of absolutely brutal brass knuckles. So their core has been forged again from Darko's paw print glass, and it's glowing kind of faintly on the edge. It's like there's a little bit of fire trapped beneath the surface. But each spike on the knuckles is set with a fragment from all of our past trials. So there's a shard of the kraken spine, there's a splinter of the stone trees, there's a slivered dragon scales that I stole. There's a ship of the ruins where we almost drowned and where all that blood once ran. So the whole piece will hum with weight and warmth. And Robin will say, "You fought for me when I couldn't fight, against monsters, against storms, against things that should have killed us. And we won because you never stopped. Every scar on your knuckles comes from a battle that you helped carry us through. But this year is different. Today is my birthday. It's a new year for me and a new promise. I won't just let you fight for me anymore. I'm gonna fight for you. I'll work as hard for you as you have for me, and I'll see this war ended at your side." So every swing of these knuckles is a reminder of where we've been and a promise of what's ahead. Together, Zito. Always together.
These They're very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. So, and she kind of like awkwardly like moves back to the rest of the group, and she's like, so here we are. It's my birthday, so no one can argue it now. I'm not a child anymore. I'm an adult in full. And she takes another big swig of the beer that was given to her. And this year, I claim that truth. But more than that, I want to be taken seriously. And that's because I see the world for what it is. It's broken, it's beautiful, it's dangerous, and it's waiting for us, she gestures to the table around her, to shape it. I see what it can become, and I promise I will not stand aside or be underestimated. You all have taught me that. So from this day forward, I will help you in the ways only I can. Not just as someone's little sister. She looks at Soren and Sika and Zito. Not as a shadow behind greater names, but as myself. I will build a name of my own. A name tied not to just what we've survived, but to what we will create together. That is my vow for this new year of my life, and I wanted to celebrate that with all of you. So thank you for being here.
Zito will start clapping and then glare aggressively at anybody who doesn't immediately join him.
He's gonna be moving his elbows so he doesn't want to let go of the arena.
Amazing. Well done, Taylor. That.
And I pass it back. Yeah, thank you for letting me do that.
Yeah, of course.
I wanted a fun, creative way to recap what we've all been through. So
That's some good shit.
You did a really good job.
Can we
Watch it that many times over.
Can Taylor get heroic inspiration?
Absolutely.
I think there would be a moment during that where after people start eating dinner and it's just like more people are like distracted by things, Zita would come over and hug Robin and then just for a few seconds, and then he would go, okay, you need to let go now because I will cry.
Nope. She holds on. Nope. And she's like staring up at him, waiting for a tear to fall. She's like, I'm gonna see it. You're gonna cry.
At Kazric,
I'm gonna have got you.
Reggie's like,
get the jar.
Has to be Reggie.
Robin's like koalaing on.
My passive did go up by 1.
Oh, look at you. What was yours again? It's a beautiful moment. Oh. It's a beautiful moment that's had. And I would say that eventually Hewitt, the butler, makes a point of like tidying up directly in front to try to give a little more privacy to the people in general. Hewitt is a G.
Hewitt is my man.
And a bit of time passes, and you guys have this lovely refrain. This beautiful moment of respite that does not get interrupted. It feels natural, and it's just wholesome. It's got this odd note of, through all the trials and bullshit and danger that you guys have been through, there's a bit of you that keeps like waiting for some kind of hammer to fall, the other shoe to drop, and it doesn't, and it heals that paranoia that the DM has been instilling in each and every one of you for a year. But it's that beautiful moment of familial bond. And we are gonna take our first break there. No interruption. Yeah, it's just a nice moment. It is kind of a perfect moment. It's fine. But for now, we're gonna take a quick break, gather ourselves, do a few things for our kits, and touch base on that. And we'll be right back. And we're back. Wonderful timing on the music. That feels amazing. Okay. Everyone splits up within the Ashfall Estates, setting to their various projects and moving about the area. We're gonna start with Kazric. Kazric, you're so excited. You're so excited because you've got this amazing fresh crystal from Thros. And you step back into he's looking at you step back into your tower. Tell me a little bit more about the tower as you begin your
Yeah. So the tower, it is cut. It's like in 3 parts, like a triangle. Not literally a triangle, but it's in 3 parts.
I'm sorry. I used to do that to my mom. She always talks with her hands, and I just start.
One part is where he is residing, his little bed area, and it's not like a perfect bed or anything like that. It's just a small little thing, probably on the ground. He's made it up almost to not necessarily resemble the wilds or the plains, but he has a natural growth to it. Some grass grows in small areas, all kept very, very low. He even has hung up a small little hammock thing if he needs to like feel like he's like up on like a perch or something as he's thinking and working. It's a nice little perfect area. Second area is more of the true alchemical space. Oh no, not alchemical, the herbal space where he is planting some of his special plants that don't necessarily grow outside. He tends to gardens and all that stuff, but these are like some of the very specific herbs for different conduits and some of the different reagents. He's needing to have his own little section that's untainted by anything else, so the stuff will work as it needs to. And then the last spot is where bombs are made. That's currently where large table, all the different little instruments and doodads, the magnifying lenses and all the things, and just really understanding the process of creating the explosiveness. And there's a small little bubble as well that he's gotten to be extra reinforced, where things will explode when they need to explode and be tested. But yeah, this is like his space, and he's currently most likely at the actual bomb section of the space, just like really understanding, probably looking, I don't know if he's looking at the crystal or that, but he's really getting into the weeds.
You took the sovereign glue and reinforced your entire tower. Because you can just make that.
Yeah. You know what? It's what I do.
The sovereign glue. Are there any defenses, kind of like blast shields or anything like that around your table?
100%. 100%. Things that obviously, if something goes wrong, the entire tower doesn't automatically go haywire. While it's not his necessary profession, he's still a goblin, and goblins tinkered and did these other things. So he has very much made the space to be a perfect space for him. And if it's not something he really understands or knows, or thinks is going to be too much of a problem, he goes outside.
Okay.
So
you set to work. The cloud of reagents that is Reggie excitedly breaking down a small slice of cake. just picking apart the frosting and the caramelization and all that good stuff. And you hear in your mind just kind of the information being sent to you: egg, flour, sugar, that kind of thing, kind of chippering off in the back of your mind, and everything is as it should be in this moment, and you're excited to get to work, when there is a sudden blur of motion. You're just hey, what's that? I need that. And you go to turn away from the crystal at the voice, and the blur, and you turn back and the crystal is gone. There's no one else here. The crystal you have worked so hard to get your hands on all this time. And you just hear distantly.
Right there! Where'd it go? Wait! No, wait!
Sorry. as it reacts.
All of the red within Reggie is starting to form, the very more explosiveness, as it's almost synced with Kazrik's emotional state. Kazrik is freaking the everlasting fuck out. You see, I mean, probably from the area, from the actual manor proper, you're starting to hear glass, you're starting to hear things break, as Kazrik is in full pharaoh mode looking for this crystal.
Everyone distantly hears the destruction. And it captures everyone's attention, whether by window, whether by just being nearby, whether it echoes through the halls. But there's clearly an alarm that's kind of been raised just by the actions of Kazrik.
Zeta will rush over.
Okay, you're on your way. You're on.
Yeah,
your way.
Robin will as well.
Okay, Sika, you on your way?
How long has it been since the party?
Couple of minutes.
Yes.
Okay. As you move, Sika, you hear the footsteps of Locke on the roof, pelting towards that direction as well. Kazrik, you're just about to go like full sea red feral when you hear "Good evening."
Oh, that's bad.
Oh.
I know.
I'm attacking him.
Uh-huh. You
It's
turn.
So fast. I think in this moment, I literally just scoop up a part of Reggie himself and just yeet.
Ooh, okay. You turn and see the Warforged, made of stone and bone. Bits of moss, kind of a grayish green rock, looks at the small cloud that has been thrown at him, and you watch the hole in this entity's head, and it is funneled. Reggie's essence is funneled through like a wood chipper. I am so sorry to impose, but I am here to return you a precious item.
How many seconds was that?
It was a reaction. So near instantaneous. Please, I mean you no harm. It's a
I have
lovely
to-
day to talk.
I have to, I'm asking to make an insight check. If this person has the crystal, I don't know if he knows reason from logic right now.
That is a 18. And he goes,
What?
"Oh my! Hold!" As he starts quickly rifling through his stuff. Wait! And pulls out the crystal. And gestures that you are to take it. He goes, "Please, I mean no harm and I mean no offense. I am simply righting someone else's wrong."
Kazrik leaps for this thing with an intensity. The thing is, he's feral in a way, like a goblin, but he is very strong like something else. And he grabs that thing and scuttles away, maybe to a corner or something, as he just starts to look at it to understand and make sure this is what he was just working on.
Okay. You pull it up and you immediately look over it, and there is a change. There is now this blue vein snaking through the pale crystal.
What did you do? What did you do?
Well, it's meant to... It's native to this pain, yes. And I'm to understand that manifest bits of this pain do not easily go astray unless you happen to be a particular stray. It's...
What is this?
I don't know. Anyway, that was the best I am able to do for you. I wanted to make sure that it returned to your hands, and with that, I will take my leave. And he goes to turn, not towards the door, just into the center of the room, and pauses. Well, that's interesting. Tries to leave again. Oh. Oh shit.
I'm gonna be so real. Where's everyone else? Because Kazrick's not responding to that.
At this point, I think it's safe to say that the gang piles through the various levels of this tower, and Locke just feet first through a window. As the rest of the party enter, you see this stone being. Who goes? I'm confused.
So am I.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Tips none.
Adeline?
What?
Zito!
What?
Zito! What are you doing here? Gives you a firm handshake.
I'll shake back. What do you mean, what am I doing? I was contracted to fight in the war. What are
That's
you
right.
doing here?
Feels like ages have passed. Goodness gracious. By the gods, it is good to see clap mine eyes on you again, says with a no eyes hole in the head. And he goes, well, I've gotten quite busy. I've made an effort to become sort of a cosmic balancing force, a bit altruistic, you see. You're familiar, of course, with Minteroso.
Yeah.
Well, I'm smoothing things over. Gestures.
What's a Mentiroso?
It's a
The less you know, the better.
That works.
Sounds like a pasta dish.
Did you know he was from here? This
I
page.
wish it was.
This realm of existence.
That. Oh, God, I wish that didn't make sense.
That said, looks to Sika and Robin. Good evening. Apologies. Someone took your surprisingly strong goblins. Arcane artifact. And I was simply returning it. And now I find myself unable to leave.
The door?
What do you mean you're unable to leave?
Well, normally I would simply step back into the astral, but... I'm not sure.
Adeline, you understand, if you can't leave, then that means I likely won't have an easy time leaving here either.
It's a good thing I'm here.
No,
it's not
not
good
the
to
takeaway. Not the takeaway.
This is quite troubling. I left the stove on. This wasn't supposed to take a
Uh-oh.
long time.
Like a cosmic stove?
No,
No.
he means a stove for cooking.
Look, a being
I
that
don't
came
know
from an
why
ethereal
he
place.
doesn't eat.
What is your name?
I'm Sika.
Well met. You can call me Adeline.
Hello, Adeline. It's nice to embrace you.
Sure, bring it in. You're looking through the hole in his head. And
He's just-
you...
He's-
Oh, sorry.
No, you're just enjoying the hole.
Like you do.
Yeah.
And you, my tiefling friend. How are you this fine evening? It's midday.
Oh, I'm real good. It's my birthday, actually. So, like,
Happy
yeah.
day of your birth. That's wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. See, it's normal, Kazric.
Hazrick has been rocking back and forth in the
Oh,
corner,
no.
freaking the fuck out. You've never seen Kazrick cry. Kazrick looks manic.
What did you do to Kazrick?
You changed. I don't understand this.
I
don't
simply
understand this
returned
equation.
that
What is this
which-
thing? He doesn't know what it is. I don't know this. You changed it. I can't use this now. Everything is done. What you just did now?
I'll... apologize. I don't have any answers for you, though I must remain resolute in the stats that this is not something I deserve your ire for. There is a very fast cat who runs around.
I can't use it.
Well, surely it's...
I can't. It's changed. I don't know what this thing is. What is this? This wasn't here 2 seconds ago. He did something to it, and I need to understand it. The only way I can harness it is if I understand it, and I don't understand this. What did he do?
Kazrick, breathe. Unfortunately, even if that cat were here, he could not tell you what he did with it because he does not know. He never knows.
Perhaps you
Try
have...
to use it.
How do you know
I'm
that
going
he
to
doesn't
take
know?
you meet him enough to learn. He does not know. That's part of his charm, I'm told. I'm going to take Adeline and the rest of us into the living quarters to discuss more. When you're ready to rejoin us, you may.
The 4 of you, Locke stays behind. The 4 of you step into the living room, into the living quarters. I'm terribly sorry for this. This has never actually happened. Usually people are so excited to see me. I feel awful.
Well, it's just an unfortunate happenstance. You came at the wrong time, right place.
Time.
It's not that we're
Time.
excited. We're not excited to. It's not that we're not excited to see you, Adeline. It appears, however, that Mentiroso was here before you, and you know how that goes.
I do. And what?
Stop!
I apologize, Robin. There is, just for clarification, there is a tabaxi.
Okay.
A wildly fast one. And I'm talking interdimensionally fast. Very him scooch. Him
Oh,
speed.
okay.
And he's a bit of a trickster.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's reckless.
Tabaxi, very fast, trickster, reckless. Got it.
He's
Sounds awesome.
From here, I guess, or some islands nearby. I'm not sure. Adeline is from where I am from.
Wait, no way. What? Where are you trying to get back to?
Well, I'm trying to finish my contract so I can go home, and he
Right.
is from home, and his
Right.
job, self-appointed by the way, I would like to point that out to him.
Starting to regret it.
His job is to
Oh.
right the many wrongs of the multiverse. I believe this started back when hunger broke the yoke or whatever. I was 8.
Like,
Question.
Robin.
What's the multiverse?
Oh, so you know how here is here?
Yeah.
Sometimes here is a completely other kind of here. But it's still
Right, like when
here.
you're there.
No.
Exactly.
Well, yes,
No.
but also no. Other places you can't walk to. Different realms of
Oh,
existence.
you have to take a ship.
Have you heard of the Feywild?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
It's like the Feywild, but it's not the Feywild. It's
Okay.
like this place mostly, but it's elsewhere.
Uh-huh. Okay, got
It's-
it. Okay. Here, but not here. Here, but elsewhere. Here, but there, but not just over there, but here.
And pointedly not everywhere.
And pointedly not. So it's still here, even though it's there. It's here. Got it.
Mhm,
Understood.
mhm.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you get it. It seems like you've caught on pretty quick.
Yeah, she continues to drink the giant tankard of beer that she got at the party.
He looks to some of the leftover food that Hewich is in the nearby kitchen, kind of taking care of things, and he goes over and goes, excuse me. And you watch as he takes a large chunk of some kind of beast, like the limb, like a calf, or the leg of some beast that was just eaten. And you watch as he lines it up, meat and all, bone and all, and feeds it through the wood chipper that is the hole in his head. And a fine mist ejects out the back. And like a Pez dispenser, you watch as bone bullets are taken from the crook of his neck and loaded into his arm.
What is that? What is that fantastic thing? What
Thank
just
you, it
happened?
is me. I am a weapon built by design. Ballistics at long range is my specialty.
Can I touch you for a quick second?
You may touch me.
Okay. Isika's gonna go up to your arm and start feeling it and see if he can tell if you're organic or not.
I am made. You find stone and bone.
So oh, interesting. So you were made like this. It's not like you were bestowed upon your disposable head.
I have changed slightly a few times, but I've always been stone and I've always been bone.
But that's like quote unquote new, like not from birth.
No, it's from the day I woke up. Yes.
Oh, your poor birth giver.
Well, he's fine.
Okay.
Just a long look. But it's kind of you to say, I think.
Well, it's interesting. Hold on, I have something. So he's just gonna run away quickly to his chambers.
I like him. He's polite. He's kind. Good people here.
He's fine.
Soren kind of.
Why can't you leave?
Do you have a contract? Do you have the contract too?
No,
Uh,
so
Oh.
far past that.
what do you mean so far past that?
Freelance.
Oh, okay.
I'm my own boss.
Hey, me too. She goes up for a high five.
We high five here. That's great. I'll have to look into the nature of this dimension. I think that's the core of the issue.
Well, there are 2 rules. The first rule is there's an army of Warforged under the sea ready to attack, so be careful there.
You have Warforged here.
Well, we don't have Warforged here yet,
I see.
but there are people who know about the Warforged and want to make sure the Warforged never get here.
This is more technologically advanced than I. And he looks out the window and goes, "It's raining. From what I understood of this realm, this city recently went through a change, and it should no longer be raining here due to the investiture of the land, yes?"
It has not rained here for about 3 years.
And you would know that from last season, it's picked up the last couple of days.
I don't know if it's rained before those 3 years. But since I've been here, it has not rained until the past couple of days.
Oh, yeah. No, it definitely used to rain a lot before the 3 years before I was here.
This should not be.
Before we move on too far from my rules,
Oh, yes, please.
the other rule is if you're going to stuff meat and bone in that weird face hole of yours, stick your head outside so I don't have to clean your weird mist up from the insides.
That's fair.
On
You
that
can
note,
talk now.
Sick is gonna come back and he's gonna be having this like little bowl, and he's gonna go up. He's like, blend this, and he's handing you some refuse that was left over from when they were taking apart the dragon, and so just to see what would happen when he does that.
Make a
Fine.
persuasion check.
A persuasion check. Oh no. I'll let you play with this how you want. It's an 18, but I did roll a 1.
It is not a roll to hit, so a crit fail is not applicable here. It is an ability
okay.
check that you're making.
Okay.
You can't crit fail on ability checks or saving throws.
Okay.
Just like you can't crit on them. Well,
Find a door or a window.
I, the DM, had already forgotten, so it's a good thing you said that as he whips open the door and steps out for a minute, and you just hear a and a fine, coppery smell. What color were the dragon scales?
It was just a refuse, so it'd be like maybe some goop and things like that. But
Some
it
viscera?
would- Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Steps back in, holds a hand out,
Oh.
and puts 3 bone bullets in your hand.
Ooh. It's bone.
Yes,
Just bone?
probably.
I'll figure that out later. And he just
Never be
puts it
too
in his-
careful. Never sleep on draconic elements.
Does it taste? Like, I don't know how this is fascinating to me.
Taste is not something I'm able to conjure. Though I have gone under a few trances that have allowed me to share memories with people who can taste, and that's been fun. Pesto. Pesto has been a very nice thing for me. I like pesto.
The nuts.
Alright, girl. Let's go over to Kazric.
Did you say thank you to him saying the nuts?
Oh, I thought you said that's nice.
Oh, no, I said the nuts, because pine nuts are sometimes in pesto. So...
There you go. Hey, thank you for the raid, friends. What up, gang? What up? Welcome in, welcome in. Locke. Kazric, would Locke be welcome in this moment? Because Locke, I feel like, would know. Okay. Locke kind of sits in the window, feet dangling inside.
He finally having a moment, not of quiet, maybe, but just a moment to stop the freak out. Gets immediately into academic mode as he rushes over to the table to start looking at the crystal, understanding it, if he even can. Something clearly is different about it in a major way, and he because he wasn't the one to do it and might not be able to replicate it, that's a problem. And he is just like, what is different? What just happened? I need to now go into the molecular understanding of this crystal.
Have you invested any of your hit die into the crystal yet?
We hadn't had a chance to.
Okay.
I just made it.
Just checking. Make a Arcana and then a medicine check.
Huh.
Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for the follows.
Arcana is 25. Medicine is 24.
Okay. This is a manifest chunk of the pain. By all accounts, it shouldn't work elsewhere. How do I want to say this? With this high of both rolls, you do find some relief. You are still able to invest it. It remains unfettered. But moving it away from this dimension has had an effect on it. It has undergone what you go on to label as an impossibility. And you're able to determine, while it in itself has changed, everything you thought it was has remained the same. There's something new. It is now a variant in and of itself, and it is already a rare thing, now one of a kind.
You see, as he is studying this crystal, he has reached for the nearest collection of papers that he might have, and it's so odd as he begins to write. But as he writes, it almost becomes scribbles, and in that scribbles you see flicks of common, you see druidic, goblin, dwarvish, elvish, sylvan, just so many different variants as he's just writing down whatever he can equate this to. And it's never an ending, because it's impossible. There's never a finite solution. He's just writing anything he can to understand what just went down.
Okay. It's changed. It's gone through this impossibility. And you continue to write down the variants and theories and frustrations. After a while, Locke kind of comes over. Can I get you something?
No. Maybe. Water.
Okay. You've been talking out loud for a bit there. And if I may... could I give you some advice?
He looks up, clearly taken away from the crystal for a second, not looking at Locke, but he just pulled his intention off to listen.
We can't stop change. And I understand the jarring effect of when something that was in your control shifts. Like tectonic plates, and your mind has to suddenly fall back together all over again. And that can be a really painful and experience, and that vertigo is valid. But maybe approach it with an open mind. Not every pivot is necessarily a bad one. Sometimes we have windfalls too. And this might not be the case. I realize that. But it might be. I'm gonna go get you that water.
But I don't understand it.
Yeah, but you're good at understanding stuff that is just alien.
It hurts not to understand it.
Then you've got some work to do, don't you? And that's what you're good at. You're really good at it. Can I give you a hug?
Will that help me understand it?
No, but it might make you feel a little better. Okay, he comes over, kind of locks you into this long hug.
Kazric is just crying.
It's gonna be okay. The storm always passes. You just gotta ride it out.
Okay.
I'm proud of you, Kazric. Gets up. I'm gonna get you that water. Locke steps into the room with you guys. Yo, Kazric fucked up.
Are you saying Kazric fucked up, or
No, Kazric is...
Kazric.
Kazric is not okay. Fuck you, stone guy. He goes, well, I said
No. Let that, but The only thing we should be cursing here is the cat.
Why would we curse? Why would we curse the cat? I thought he
Because
was
it's
just very
almost
fast and
certainly
kind
his
of
fault.
tricky. Well, how do we know that it's his fault?
It's a pretty solid guess, I'll be honest with you. You don't
Wait.
know the cat. I don't.
No, I don't. I don't know. I don't know the cat. All I know is Mentiroso, Tabaxi, very fast, trickster, reckless. That's about it.
Near godlike abilities. Very
Near,
Near.
oh, adding to near godlike
Oh.
abilities and irresponsible. Sounds like a really fun time. I'm gonna be honest.
Didn't he ascend during that fight against hunger?
Again,
godlike
I
abilities.
fought against hunger, but like you can just solve that with like some food, potatoes. Like
Your
Hunger's-
innocence makes me
hunger's-
happy. Anyway,
Great.
Locke, don't be mad at Adeline for doing a job that it just gave himself, I suppose. His job currently is cleaning up the mess that Mentiroso caused.
So Adeline is cleaning up Mentirosa's mess.
Yes. That's
Is there
my
more of a mess
understanding.
than? Is there more of a mess than the crystal, or was that all of the mess?
I've been quite busy. Also, there's been one other who's been to our realms. That's from here. She's lovely. Her name is Pi.
Pie.
She's from the Sunton Isle.
Wait, the Sunton Isle with the golden dandelions?
That sounds fucking dope. I haven't been there myself.
Would Zito know anything about the Sunton Isle?
You were just there.
No.
Briefly, when Thros gave Kazakh the crystal, it was the island with the fields of golden dandelions.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of peculiar that somebody from the Sunton Isle was in my plane while I was in the Sunton Isle.
Well,
Wait, so this
bizarre.
pie person is also from your plane?
and came back no problems.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Were they on a contract as well?
I think she was helping out Mentiroso. I think she was a cleric of our speedster friend. He has clerics now.
What?
He has clerics now, yes.
With the cat?
Yes.
Wait, so is the cat? So is he? Wait, are they godlike or are they a god?
I don't know, to be honest. By my understanding, a mortal cannot actually become a celestial.
From
But-
my understanding,
Well-
he doesn't think himself to be immortal until proven otherwise, and nothing has done that yet, so...
Mentiroso continues to profound and confuse us with what they are not capable of doing, and when questioned about it, they said no. They would say something along the lines of, "No one told me I couldn't." It's baffling and wildly frustrating. Sika, make an insight check.
Oh. Ooh.
Nat 20 with a 28.
Okay, you notice
Hell
in the
yeah.
conversation that Soren raises an eyebrow
Ooh.
in a breaking the rules, you say, kind of mentality.
And that's something that Soren does after hearing that.
Yeah, that there's someone out there bypassing a lot of parameters, natural
What we would
law,
think are natural orders and
cosmic, more cosmic law. Zito?
Small retcon, and he's reminding me. Zito and Pi know each other, because Pi was there
Okay,
before Zito left.
thank you. Okay, but you would know that about her being a cleric.
Yeah.
So then-
Not much has changed. He would just be like, yeah.
Pi was able to return relatively easily.
Pi's back here.
Yes,
Well, there, but here.
I believe so.
Okay, well, if Kazric still has more questions about this crystal, then maybe we need to go ask Pi about it. But otherwise, my main concern, now I have two. Thank you, Adeline. My main concern is ending the war. My secondary concern is getting back home.
I will aid you. in
Brief
this.
pause, actually.
Okay.
For those that don't know, during the summer series that I run on this channel, Pi is a Leonin cleric that was played by Annie, our mod.
Everyone say hi
She's
to
a
Annie.
cleric of Mentiroso the god of the bit, which is past tense for bite, as everybody knows. And at the end of
I
that
love it
campaign,
so much.
it was during that campaign during the summer, she needed an item for a very specific purpose, and I was like, oh, well, those items that do something like that exist in this campaign. And Menthiroso, being a character that breaks the fourth wall regularly, decided to come here and take the crystal. I jokingly mentioned that it would be funny if it was Kazakh crystal, and apparently CB and Feff went, yeah, it is now. Absolutely it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when Pi was brought over to where Zito was from, Zito was still there for a little bit before leaving to the army over here. This is the first that either Zito or Ben have heard about Pi coming back to this plane of existence, though. So
Mm.
There's been many a discussion. Gathers up the water. Gives one last look at Adeline. Looks to Zito. Sorry I said fuck you.
no, I'm proud of you for that. Carry on.
Smiles. Steps through. Comes back to Kazric.
It's happened.
Hey, buddy.
Is he fucking shots? I don't get it. I have questions and I don't know if I can get answers for them.
Sounds like an adventure.
Mm.
Meets the criteria.
Who's that person? They looked.
I don't fucking know. He's made of rocks.
Are they elemental or?
I don't know. They seem nice enough. They seem polite. They felt really bad.
I think they ate Reggie.
Oh, I'll kill him. Heads back out.
I can bring him back.
Go ahead.
Kazwick has calmed down slightly. Still happening, but slightly. At this point, within the time frame of him leaving to get water and come back, so many notes have been posted up like a board. Just trying to understand Sunton, who's this person, the meaning of the crystals, what is this pain, all the stuff just now going through it. But as he comes back, so is he stuck or something? Or is that something we have to deal with?
Yeah, he went to like leave and dip out of this realm, I think, something along those lines, which and couldn't, which is weird because I know for a fact that ever since the Weirways were opened and all those seals were broken, it would be completely possible for you or I to just hire some wizard to open up a portal to the fucking astral plane or whatever the fuck. So I don't know what's up with that.
Is he a wizard? He can't.
I think he's a sniper. He seems to know Zito, and Zito also knows a bit about who this speedster was.
Has left the room.
I'm going through your shit. He goes to go through your shit, and Reggie goes. The little bit that's left of Reggie,
Yeah.
like Treasure Planet, just the little figure that comes over, and he goes, I'm sorry. Just gonna turn his shoes around.
Well,
Kazric, you move through the area. You have to go along this suspended bridge that's like under the estates because it's a bunch of small, narrow mountains that are kind of jagged, and so you've got some of these under bridges that the towers can lead down to, and some tunnels you've gotten more familiar with over time, and you can see a bunch of the other suspended bridges and you cross into the next room, and you're up. You kind of pop up on some stairs, and you're with the party.
Pop up immediately. Mid whatever conversation they're saying. Say now.
Yes, Kazrick.
Who's that person? Speedy.
Who? Mentiroso? I'm going to get. I assume you mean Mentiroso.
Probably. Can you get in contact with him? With him or something?
Not really, no. But I have just been informed that there is somebody that just returned to this plane of existence who is a cleric of Mentiroso down in the Sunken Isle.
If they can talk to him, then yeah, we talk to her. Or them. Who is it?
Her name is Pi. She's a Leonin. And
Oh, God, Benedict. Sorry. Kazrick, look me in my face hole. Pulls out a note. I am so sorry, but Pi did give me a letter to give you along with it. Traveling through the astral is weird, and I apologize. I'm so sorry, please. Please, I'm so sorry.
Yanks immediately, opens it.
Thank you for the generous use of your crystal. I hope that it didn't cause you too much trouble that it was gone. I did imbue a bit of my essence into it, but over the course of a pretty significant fight, I pulled my essence back out. Please be careful with it. It's very powerful. If there's ever anything I can do for you, you can find me on the Sunken Isle in the town of Wells. I don't have many solid answers for you, but I would love to meet someone else who has used it. I have, all caps, questions and a deity to find. Best wishes in my pain and yours. Annie, I invite you. Annie, I invite you to come on and say your full name, and if you would like to reread the note, you're welcome to as well. But I want to give you some time to do all that if you need it. I realize I'm kind of surprising you with this.
It's fine.
Everyone say hi to Annie in the chat.
Hi, everybody. It's Paella Mignette Brigitte Renaud. She has a little bit of a French accent because she is Louisiana swamp.
Would you like to read the note again?
If you want me to, I will.
Yeah, absolutely. If you would like to, by all means. I feel bad for kind of springing it on you, is what I'm saying.
It's fine. So it says, to whom it may concern, thank you for the generous use of your crystal. I hope it didn't cause you too much trouble that it was gone. I did imbue a bit of my essence into it, but over the course of a pretty significant fight, I ended up pulling my essence back out. Please be careful with it. It's very powerful. If there's ever anything I can do for you, you can find me in the Sunken Isle, in the town of Wells. I won't have many solid answers for you, but I sure would love to meet someone else who's used it. I have questions and a deity to find. Best wishes in my pain and yours. Paella Minette Brigitte Renaud.
Thank you so much, Annie.
Almost as soon as he reads it, he reads pretty fast. Reads it like 3 times in the span of a couple of seconds. Before immediately note in front of Zito. We're gonna find this one.
The butler Hewitch pipes up. So sorry to interrupt once again. However, I do believe Lady of the Ashfall Estates, Countess of the Crest, can very well invite her to our place of power and influence. And I would advise my new patrons. Slow walks out of the room very sarcastically.
I'm confused. Are we supposed to follow him?
I'm not.
Robin
Is that
follows.
the end of his sentence?
Robin follows. And he goes, dips around a corner. I had my moment.
Robin follows.
Looks around. Fine. You are well on your way, my dear, to being in the gentry. If you play your future cards right and act the act, this is only the beginning for you. It would do
Gentry?
well for a lady of the aristocracy, yes, to request that this individual whose god, if he can be called that, were to come to you in your place of influence and power.
You mean this pie person?
Indeed.
Okay. You brought the note from Pie? Is there? Are you able
this
to
is
bring a
Hewitt the
note?
butler.
Oh, Hewitt.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hewitt was
sorry.
advising. Hewitt was advising that that the lady of
got
the
it.
estate make a request. I am so sorry if I
Oh,
misspoke.
is that what you were following? Because you thought it was the other guy.
I was so confused. I'm sorry.
No, I was very cryptic. I apologize.
I'll still follow Hewitt anywhere. I don't.
Fair
that's
enough.
Fine.
You're in a pantry.
Hewitt just like I advise, and I was like, nah. I need the
Hewitt-
step by step.
Yeah, Hewitt straight up had his zippy one-liner and then did the like walk out having his moment and doesn't quite know what to do with a surprise follow-up moment. So he's just like nervously restocking the pantry and moving things around. And it's this moment of on the back foot where you can see through a lot of Hewitt's like pomp, if you know, one might say, and he's just a
Sure.
bit more just flustered, ruffled more than anything else.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I do you know how to do you have I know I have eyes around the town and stuff. Do you have is Pie in this? I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Thanks for the advice.
My lady, I will
she
take care of all
awkwardly
of this
like
for you if you ask me to. Okay.
she awkwardly grabs like a little container of cheese that's been like cut into squares and baked, which are Cheez-Its, and she like leaves the pantry.
Amazing.
She goes back to the group eating some Cheez-Its. Sorry, I have a whole fireplace of people singing stuff over in my.
You're good. We actually haven't heard it.
That's great, but I have, and it's very distracting. They're good singers, but it's very distracting.
While
Zito
they're-
is just looking at you expectantly as you walk back in. Just
I offer Cheez-Its.
no.
Cheesy squares? Baked cheesy squares with salt.
What did you learn?
Hughes just thinks that I should invite Pie to come here to speak with us.
Oh,
And that he's on it. So I'm just gonna delegate that over there because that's leadership is delegation, right?
You serve pie.
yep.
I would love
yeah.
Pie, but the person named Pie.
Yeah. Yep. That makes sense to me.
Okay.
Okay. We'll make all kinds
Yeah,
of pies.
bring her here.
Yeah, I'm sure Hughes could maybe try and find her. If not, we can try and find her, but why do you look nervous, Cito? Why are you she like looks to where like Cito like dashed off and looked like what?
Nothing. I'm fine.
False.
I don't get nervous.
Mm.
When have you ever seen me nervous? I've never nervous.
She looks back to where he looked at it.
The
She's like,
first time you've seen Zito like shaken.
What? Do you...
Maybe ever.
This pie is from your place, right? Like from where you're
No.
from?
No, she's from your place.
Oh, she's from here. Why do you look nervous?
I don't.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
Thank you.
It's a core tenet of my duties to be honest or something. So no,
Yeah.
be fine. Do you know when she'll be here?
Do you have a crush on
No. Nope. Nope.
He totally has a crush on her. What is the cat lady gonna think? Where's the cat lady?
I don't even know what cat lady you're speaking about.
There's a love triangle.
No.
This is confusing. This is so exciting. I'm so happy.
No.
I'm so excited. She started
No.
eating cheese. That's more.
Shush. Nope. I'll be in my room.
I'm sure you will.
Sika, that reminds you that Rampant is probably ready for a specific project that I'm about to present you with.
Yes. Sick after just watching this lovely mess of a nervous, quite evidently nervous, Barbara. Is
Forgot
gonna make
about
his way,
Barbara.
down to his room with a gentle nod to Adeline.
Adeline, like
Yeah.
the color of green.
Cool. And started making his way down.
Okay. Rampant. Also a Luminen. In place of hair, has this beautiful ornate adornment. It mostly encompasses around the eyes, sometimes used for keeping the eyes open, but it also spreads out this beautiful gold filigree around the temples and ears and over the scalp. But the beard is new, and that was y'all. And he strokes it as he contemplates, his eyebrows kind of furrowed, and looks over to you, Sika, as you come in. Is anything the matter?
No, but from what I've gathered, there's this wonderful construct upstairs, sentient, and it's from the ether, and
Not from the elves?
No, not from the elves. At least I'm gonna say not from the elves. Safe to say. He has a giant hole in his head that like eats things and spits it out, and like bullets. He shows the nose that came out of this thing. And,
that does not sound like the nature.
Not
of the
that
others.
I've seen from when I've looked at them. No, they don't look like that. But yeah, everything seems to be okay. There's it's just the sort of stuff.
I've been thinking of one of the queries that we have been posed, and I think I have a solution. That is of the defenses of the Ashfall Estates.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
By your account, there is a spectral hive mind that slumbers here. And you said that the perpetrator, one of the perpetrators of that swarm hive, is also involved and resides as well as a sort of spokesman?
Yeah, we had one that spoke with us on behalf who could communicate with, I'm just gonna say Mother, and they were able to communicate, I guess, their hive thought when it came to us residing here in peace with them.
It is my belief that if we were to speak with the hive mind directly, we could find a use for it in the means of defense. But it would involve convincing this entity that it is best served in that form.
So with that, though, what we agreed upon is that use of them would only be with honesty and with their ability to say no. And so, so when it comes to, if we are to present anything with them, they need to know the facts of all possible dangers and expectations and things like that. Because
he looks at his various Ghostbuster-esque arcane ideas and goes, well, you'll just have to talk to it then and convince it.
Okay.
Quietly folds up all of his plans and tucks them away, bemused.
So when I speak, so what is it that you think that we can use for them in a sense of defense? What was your hope?
Well, if it's a hive mind, we could put up a certain amount of arcane barriers around the states when needed, as well as surveillance. Entities like this could say, hold an action for counterspell. Or other things. A held action given direction by us. Well, you and your ilk.
If I speak with them, I will feel better if I have Robin with me as well, since they took kindly to her also. But if we speak with them, we need to make sure that, one, if they need anything, because my thought would be if they wanted to have that type of ability, they should have been able to do that already. And we were able just to come in here and open the logs and walk in. So would we have to create something to assist them? Like when you say an arcane barrier, like I don't know how to do that.
But it is capable of it as a spectral hive mind. Do you remember the swamp to the north?
Yes.
Where the rules bound the specters?
Yes.
It is possible to replicate such a mechanic. Now, I have the means to ensure that we do in fact bypass this spokesman, though it sounds like your best bet, if you want to pursue this avenue, is to simply convince them. And you're good at that.
Okay. I'll talk to them. Maybe there's something else that we could offer that can make it even stronger, perhaps.
I know not how to soothe these entities. Your friend Robin, though, might have some experience in the matter.
Robin and I both spoke with them, and so we can easily talk with them again about it. I can just inform Robin what the idea is, considering it is defenses for this area, which is very brilliant, by the way. And yeah, I can talk to them. I'll talk to them and see what we can do from there.
Excellent. In the meantime, Zito. You head back to your room and find none other than Colleen Whitweary. Colleen Whitweary has clearly come in through a window, and you are surprised when there is a small circle of a purple powder in the center of the room, and all the Whibbles are in the circle. The Whibbles that have been plaguing you. And she goes, Honestly, Zito, a little bit of reading, and you could have dealt with this problem on your own. But I thought I'd drop by. And that's where we're gonna go to break.
What fuck?
And we're back. Okay. Zito.
Ooh.
It takes a beat. It takes a beat to fully ingest the situation. Ultimately, the first thing is you're not in danger. That kind of is the first thing to settle through you and kind of land. Where do you go from there?
Okay, opens door. There's a person.
Mm-hmm.
I recognize this person.
It's Colleen.
No fear. Second thought, it's Colleen. Yay! A little awkward, but stoked? Question mark? And then noticed the Wibbles, the bane of my existence, are all caught up. Great. Big happy about that. No drawbacks. What was the last thing she said to me? A little bit of reading can go a long way.
A little bit of reading and you would have learned, she kind of stands up. A little bit of reading and you would learn how to take care of these. These are wonderful, adorable beings. But I thought I'd give a hand. Cody mentioned that they had become a bit of a nuisance for you.
Did she? Well, Cody could be correct. But, I mean, if I learned how to do a little bit of reading, then how else am I supposed to get you to come here?
She smiles and mage hands the door closed behind you.
Move.
What's in the room? Aside from
Very
this?
little.
Very little?
It's pretty bare bones. It is it's basically a barracks room. It's basically like a college dorm room. Like
so there's a desk.
There's a desk, there's a bed. His like dress uniform is hung up on one side. There is a speed bag, so he can do some punching and drill. The bed is meticulously made. Like we call them hospital corners. Like there's a 45-degree angle with the bed sheet that's tucked in under. Everything is very clean and squared away and minimalistic.
She looks about and says, I've heard. And she sits on the desk and puts her feet on the chair. I've heard that you have been absolutely beating the gods out of some of the military degenerates.
Maybe I have.
I'm glad to see you.
Maybe they deserve it.
Steam spent. Society is hard for people like you. People who wield such anger.
I want to agree with you, but history has warned me that people smarter than me often say things that I want to agree with, and I don't fully understand.
Her demeanor changes a bit, and she moves the chair over for you to be able to take a seat, and then sits back a bit. I've heard a lot from Cody. Glad to hear things are slowing down a bit. You're finally getting to maybe put down some roots. Picked a busy place.
I'll sit in the chair and then scoot back into into the desk where she's sitting, and just like lean back and go, I've never really been one for roots, but I feel like my mind could be changed on that.
I need to teach you dragon chess. And you're going to hate it, but... Sorry. There's a reason I've come.
And it wasn't just to catch the wibbles and see me.
There's some of that. Kind of looking away. But there's more. Are you familiar with Warsh? A crime lord.
Warsh?
What?
Can't say that I am.
I'll ask you not to tell Cody any of this. Because she's out. And I think that's a good place for her to be right now. Warsh is a kind of relative. Struan, the hag of Cairn, is his mother. The Coven has asked for you specifically, though you're welcome to bring your friends, to come and give an accounting of what happened in Pardon. And they won't take my word, and they won't take Mum's word. They want to hear from a third party. They don't know about the unsung coven. And it would probably
I know
be
about
best.
the unsung coven.
Yes, though it rings a bell. You might have to ask some of the party members about it. You can make a history check.
I don't like the smile that Shane just got when I asked that question. I said 12 on the die. That's not bad for history. Let's see. -1. Okay, so 11.
You do not recall, though it's something of that name and nature was of recent events. Likely a Robin and Sika shenanigan of some kind. You'll have to follow up on that later.
Lovely.
I had an audio part. If I can just get a recap quick. The last sentence you said before, what they're asking about the unsung coven, I didn't hear anything, so just
They-
miss it over.
The rest of the coven, Struan, and the other hag, who you don't know the name of, do not know about the unsung coven. Have not been informed by Amethyst or the hag that was brought in, who was running Pardon. No one has mentioned this to them. And Colleen is advising it stays that way.
Okay.
So you're here Because the coven needs me to basically just tell them everything you've already told them.
She gives you a very blank look. Make an insight check as she says, "It was agreed a face that you knew would likely maneuver you the easiest."
I got a 16 on the insight. Pretty good for me.
She definitely wanted to be here and is glad that she came. And is very proud of capturing the Whibbles as a starting point of the conversation. But she was also told to be here.
When do you need me? And where do you need me to be?
If you come to the docks tomorrow sometime.
Just sometime.
Yeah. And I take my coffee black. And she's gonna get up. Adjust her things. It was lovely to see you.
I'll be there. With some black coffee.
Turns into a cat. Out the window. And the Whibbles, Pied Piper style, in a line, with their little wooden curved shoes, out they go.
Oh, fuck me.
And lived happily ever after.
Sika.
Hi.
Tell me of the waterworks that you've installed, as they have just been finished.
So, inside Sika's chambers, there will be always the sound of moving water, just because they just need to be connected around. When you first enter inside the room, there'll be a large space, and then there'll be what looks like a water door, but it's just something that looks pretty. You would walk through that and go into where his chambers are, where his arcanes and his books and things that he has found, or mementos and stuff. But inside there would be this nice, beautifully onyx trough that where the water will come in, and then just it separates down one that would continue down through the mountain, while the other pulls in at a slow pace and just wraps around and then continues to join the other back. Little faucets here and there that they can turn on and turn off to access it. He made a little space so he can bathe and things of that sort. But you have found that if you go in there, you will constantly have this smell of blood oranges.
Blood oranges.
Blood oranges. And so he's just found a way to infuse the water coming into the rooms to smell of blood oranges. It's very soft water.
Okay.
Yes.
What's next, gang?
So Sika one wants to go try and get in touch with Robin about the plans for adding defenses to the place. But he really wants to talk to Adelaide.
Okay.
Unknowing what this thing is, and without the hectic stuff that was going on earlier, he thought that this would be a good time to possibly pick the brain of something that is beyond his current understanding.
Okay. Let's say this. You go to find Adeline and find him with Robin.
Okay.
Who is now showing Robin a fellow dexterous build. The kind of sniper mechanic, the barrel coming out of the spine and the arm having to be straight down to load it into place, and where the bone bullets go within the bicep, and is just kind of going on about this strange mechanic built into this Warforged.
Robin's like lining up like little glass bottles for them to shoot for like demonstration purposes.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
So it all works with the same thing as our good friend Zito.
Okay.
Life essence. And you watch as he goes as the general alarm, everyone is kind of told there's about to be gunfire and the like, and you watch this Warforged shoot 2 bottles with 1 bullet.
Wait, how did you do that? Did you split the bullet? Did you did you put the bottles into the Oh, okay. I thought this was one of those. Okay, yeah.
Yes, girl.
Hi, it's
Hi,
actually kind of amazing that both of you are here. I just have a few questions to run by possibly Robin, but also I'd love to have a little chat with you, our fun and unexpected traveler. Robin, it has come to my attention that there's a chance that we may be able to increase some very useful defenses here at the estate. And
okay,
I can definitely go into more detail about it if we get towards it, but it will involve talking to our friends that were here before us.
our friends are. Oh, understood. Okay, got it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Yes.
I am assuring that this would be mutually beneficial, and that if they're okay with it, we'll be able to definitely protect our home much more than we are able to right now.
That'd be really nice because there was like the bit that we talked about them, protecting a little bit. But if we can have a more concrete way to do that, what do you need from me? Do you know what you need from me?
I just would love if you wouldn't mind being there with me, because since they met both of us then, that it would be good to have the friendly face, but also since it is your estate, that they would feel more comfortable knowing that it's coming from the horse's side mouth.
Yeah. Oh, happily. Of course. I'm absolutely happy to be there. Not a problem whatsoever.
Awesome. And so I can go over the details later. I just know.
Okay.
I'm sorry, friend. I know that you're very pleasant, but there are little privacy things. I just don't feel like explaining them all fully right now to someone who I did just meet. No ill intent or any of that aspect there. He says it's out of it.
Yes. I'm so sorry. Cool. I was reading.
It's okay. I basically was just saying that he was just apologizing for sounding a little shady. He didn't. It's just because it's home defenses. He didn't want Allie to think that we're being rude and stuff. So, yeah.
One's lair need be safe.
Exactly.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe while I have my conversation with you, Allie, if you wouldn't mind spending some time with me, I can improve on what our current designs are possibly could be. So who knows? But yeah, Robin, the only thing I think of is if you can think of anything that would be a nice gesture. I know you just had some wonderful gifts that you're thinking of, but perhaps there's something we can give them in return. So we're not just ask, take.
Oh, Oh, you know what? That's a really good idea. I will go search around. I'll go look into some of the like nooks and crannies, and she activates her magic eyes. And she's like, I'll see if I can find something to make like an offering to them, or you know what? They should have an altar. I'm gonna go try and find some of the stuff that they've had before, and I'll try and make like an altar for them to remember their remembrance of here in the area. And as long as we keep that pristine and good and pay recompense and stuff to that, maybe that will help them with their defenses.
Absolutely.
What do
And
you
it
think?
also gives a place for us to be able to go and talk to them if they ever just wanted to have a conversation. So it's just like, they could be anywhere, but maybe nice for them to have like if it's outside, I know this may be a broad word for, but like, the comfort of someone's bedroom, this is my space. This is what I know.
Yeah.
But all space is their space, but a designated space.
Right. But like a dedicated space for them. And even though they're not here anymore, a dedicated space that they can still reside in and stuff like that. I think it's a really great idea, Sika. I will go start trying to collect stuff for that altar.
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
Robin's like, oh, and she like takes like a little like ball bearing and a dagger and like tries like throws the dagger up and throws the ball bearing through the dagger to try and like split it and to like hit two cans at
Roll to
once. She's like still trying to learn the thing that she was
Roll to
learning
hit.
before. Hell yeah. What do I add to my roll to hit?
This is a dagger of yours. I'll say you're proficient. Add your dexterity plus proficiency.
My dagger is normally +9 to hit. Is
Okay,
that
yeah.
similar to that? Or
Yeah, I'd say that.
okay, so
Your
12.
magic
You're
bend.
just trying to hit the
15,
bell
16.
bearing.
21.
You hit the bell bearing. There's a moment of stunned like, and he goes, "Capital!" Yes. High five.
Was oh.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm gonna look for fun stuff now. Magic Eyes goes to search around for special items and things like that to make a fancy altar.
Roll an Arcana or a survival check.
Ooh, okay. My Arcana is +0, but my survival is +11. So we're gonna go with that one where I rolled a nat 1 for 12. Can I use my inspiration to redo that?
Mm-hmm.
You also have mine too that you get every morning.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's better. So that was a 2 for a 13.
Got you.
There's my guidance. Or is it too late?
Yeah, we're gonna go with it's too late.
Oh, okay. 13.
13.
It's gonna be like a teenager altar with like boy band pictures taped up. Like my drawings of what I thought that they would like.
Maybe you can have like a Sika help you out later to try and fine tune.
I'm just like imagining what they would like.
No.
I just find trash on the ground and I find like material that I make like a really bad boutonniere out of for no reason.
You find a scattered piece of stone block that you identify as a piece of an altar. There's a weight.
Okay.
You can almost feel the spectral entity. Just being with this in your hand, there is more of a awareness of the many eyes. Just kind of keeping tabs. It was keeping tabs on this rock, and now you have it.
Of course. Heck yeah. Cool rocks. Love good rocks. Does it get like, as I'm walking around the property with this rock, is there any sort of area that makes the rock like feel heavier or lighter in terms of like a pull of like this is where it wants to go or this is where it doesn't want to go or anything like that with the rock?
Thinking. You don't notice any physical push or pull.
Okay.
There isn't a colder, hotter sensation. There is not really any direction, unfortunately.
Okay. Can I do something kind of weird?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put the rock and I'm gonna like strap the rock onto like my chest, just a little like bandolo thing, just like hold it there for a second. And I'm gonna take out two golden dandelion seeds. And I'm going to cast Druidcraft in both hands, and I'm going to have them pop up. And I want to like try and use them as like those water rods that you hold, and like as you're going towards water, they like start to cross. And you use them
Dowsing
to like
rods.
communicate with spirits. Dowsing rods, thank you. And I want to like
amazing.
take like the two dandelions because I know that the dandelions like follow like investiture or like the person casting. So I'm gonna pull up two dandelions with the rock at my chest, and I want to see if I can like walk around with those as dowsing rods to find a location for this altar.
That's amazing. Roll investigation. At advantage.
Okay. Guidance. Okay, 24 or a 24. Great. Plus the guidance is 24, 25, 25.
Wow, hell yeah. You spend the next hour or so feeling your way through these shadows, and you find bits and pieces of the scattered altar.
I'm just gonna keep picking them up and putting them in like my little like bandolo
Okay. I need to leave you there for
wrap
now.
that I've made. Okay.
Sika, I think I need to go speak to our goblin associate.
Of course, he may be in his tower.
Okay.
Before you end up leaving, though, I'd love to try and chat with you once you have some time.
Sure. Surely.
If you're leaving, I don't know what you're doing because you can't apparently step backwards. Muscle movement issues, possibly. But yeah, if just yeah, I'll be here because I'd love to chat.
I'd like that. I can actually
Yeah.
work on encoding some thoughts for you.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find some time.
Any topics in specific?
I'm looking at discussing. It's maybe a little bit vulnerable, but I'm just gonna be straight up about it. You came here from someplace I don't understand, and I would like to understand. It's just a need that I don't understand. it's just once I heard you couldn't leave, I'm like, okay, so why can't you leave? And I'm just like, where did he come from? Okay, sounds like there's these people who can travel dimensions, and your Melbaverses or whatever you're speaking of, we'll be able to talk about that because that's something.
Next topic.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
I'll start encoding those thoughts. What's the next topic?
Yeah. The next topic, apparently you're self-appointed. And apparently there's another person who's thing, God, no, that's self-appointed. I'd like to talk about why self-appointment seems to somehow work.
You ask of things synonymous with ascension.
I guess so. That feels right. Those words feel right. It's just strange because you show up from something unknown and it's like it feels familiar. And I'm trying to grasp the words, like it's like as if it was told to me, but I can't seize it. And I thought that if I'm talking with someone who may be from potentially beyond, that it will help me find what I'm looking for.
Make a persuasion check as you guys continue walking. You have to beat a 16 insight check.
Oh, 24.
24?
Yeah.
I can encode that. Bits that I understand. Any
Yeah.
other topics?
I feel like there is, but I'm just worried I'm not going to ask the right questions or I'm going to repeat them because it just seems. It's like there's a whisper in the perfect spot behind me that I can't reach. And it just felt more familiar when you were talking about your connection with Zito, or when it came to the things with these other beings. And I'm sorry, I'm just rambling right now. It's like every time I get close to the word, it's like taken.
Interesting. Yes, I think I'm at least intrigued.
Me too. It's weird how familiar this is, but not humbling. It's I'm gonna create a word. It's homing. It makes me feel home.
It clicks despite the fact that it feels like things at the scale of the cosmos make you so small.
I can.
Despite that, it clicks.
Yeah. 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 Sick is starting to get, like, you know, when you start doing a jigsaw puzzle and like little pieces start getting like, oh, you know, they're like, it feels like a little bit just kind of, that corner piece went nice there. And so
you guys get to the door, and he knocks on it and then claps in the shoulder. I thank you for your hospitality, Stonekin.
Well, he's like a little shoulder upness. It's like, well, I'm happy you're here, and please, if anything, I'll happily try and make you more comfortable.
Thank you.
Knocking on door, the door will open slightly, and you'll see Reggie, little weird appendage hand, pull back and putter over back to like a. There's like in the druidic section of the tower where some of the things are more specific. There's like a little area that he like now sleeps in. Like a doggy bed is there, but it's not a doggy bed. It's like dead leaves,
I got you.
or something. And he settles back and just kind of watches as Kazra currently has a bunch of different vials out. you can tell that his thought process was just to work. Because working calms his mind in such a weird backwards way. So he's made so many different potions. Just going through the process of understanding them. The ones that don't get used, they'll go inert and just be random stuff for Reggie to eat later on. But he just needs to just practice and work and continue the process. So he's kind of like deep into that as you all come in.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you still stuck?
Yes. But that's all right for now. I think I might be around for a little while. I must say, I have never seen someone so skilled in alchemy. Apologies, I've not ever met I'm realizing now I've never truly met an alchemist.
Sorry for the mess. Don't step on things. They might either burn your foot or eat your foot or destroy your foot or maybe just might smell like cotton candy or something. But you never know. Sometimes with reagents. Can I help you?
Very, very still. Just where he's currently at has not killed him, so he's just held
These
close.
are very similar instructions that Alice would have given him the first and third time that he walked into her office.
Yeah. So the paranoia, because this isn't Ellis. Who knows what other things, and it's all corrosive.
He's used to wrenches and hammers, and now it's just like corrosive materials.
Which
but
is
the same
all
rules
the more
apply. Don't
terrifying
move.
for a person made of stone.
One of the things he's made is sovereign glue.
Excellent.
Just because with the destruction, he had to put things back together. Which is wild that sovereign glue, somehow he was able to break it, which meant he had universal solvent on hand, in some way, shape, or form. But as Adeline, and I assume Sick is there as well, have walked through. What can I help you with?
Well, I've been doing this for a good bit, and I've never realized the effect it had on me. It's not so much of a callous nature as it is a disposition of dismissal. I didn't get any training stepping into this position. I've kind of thrown myself into it with the best of intention and justified my actions through that, but I wanted to apologize as he kind of tries to get a little more comfortable. Kind of hunches a little bit. Shoulders coming up with a tension of, because he doesn't have facial expressions. You've taught me a lot, and I wanted to thank you.
You can see that Kazra gets confused. Not confused at what he's saying and not knowing things, but confused at him teaching him anything when he quite literally almost threw very, very high-powered corrosive things at him. I don't really know what I taught you, but I guess I'm happy that you're not dead or something, or that you that you were able to learn something. Sorry you caught me at the worst time.
In the short time that I've been here, Kazric, I've gotten to know this place a bit and take some of the measures. And I would like to offer you my services in any way I can for the duration of my stay here. And we can discuss that more at length at a later time if need be. But again, I am sorry.
They said you're from a different place.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I remember the name of the city, but not the country.
Laurent.
Laurent. I am from a land named Laurent. It's had its own tribulations. Some of them directly.
Is that where Zito's from too?
Yes. Yes.
He said he's trying to get home. You seem stuck. Does that mean he's stuck too?
I don't know. But we can find out.
I don't understand, like, the arcane weave stuff that a lot of people do. I guess I get it, but that's really, it's not practical to me. Is your problem because you can't harness teleportative planar magics, or is your problem that you don't have a home to go back to?
He stands there in stunned silence. Surely the former.
Do you have the ability to it looks like stepping through and he picks up a bomb that's on just one of the small little packets of things that he has on his desk. And you see it light and he tosses it behind. And as he tosses it behind, he teleports behind Adeline. It seems like you could do that without needing.
It's like that, but instead of space, it's time. I travel through time. I'm a time traveler, you could say.
Oh, okay. Okay. You see him go over to his desk and move to get one of the random notebooks that he has, and he starts to scribble.
Some people call it chronomancy as well. I don't fully understand it.
Okay. If you travel through time and not space, that's a different quandary as a whole. But can you travel 5 minutes ago? Like, can you do what you did?
I cannot.
Could you have?
Yes.
Okay, so that gives us enough inferred thought that it is not a planar issue in the sense that your pain is still there. Maybe it's more of a personal issue. You're cut off from the weave.
But, Kazrak, what could do that?
I don't know. That's not my subject of expertise. I'm theorizing. I could theorize with you.
There's a bing. And your tier experiment wraps up.
And he goes back over to the um excuse me. He goes back over to like the whole alchemical setup that he has. Um and there's like probably like a small little distilled like glow. Actually, what would like luminescence look like? Is it starry? Is it like
So a luminance essence would be similar to Sika's hair. It's part of the major things. Like while I ran him when he grew his beard, it was just super emotional because that like their hair glows to their energies, their being, their states and stuff. A regular illuminant tier would have that like prismatic type look to it. And and as someone who's into alchemy, whatever vibrations or energies you would usually see and stuff, these ones would be very like triply in sync. So you would see like fractals, like triple fractals in them, but they're moving very slowly.
gotcha? You can see that movement ever so faintly within the small long cylindrical skinny vial that he has. Sorry, what's your what's your name?
I'm Adeline.
Adeline. One moment. Hey, Zika. I had a thought. I don't know what to do yet, but I've been trying to figure out when I make like the things that go boom, it's sometimes easy to come up with how to make things, I don't know, explode more or change the elemental components of them and some of the conditions that you can place within them via certain parts. It's a whole thing. But when you started to cry, I had a thought. Some people say that at least the druids, everything about a person has power. Everything about beings, because beings are nature and nature is powerful. And I was just thinking, you're Luminen, which were connected to the Freoquin?
Yes, we are.
Okay, that is correct. And you see him go to the question mark that he had in a book, and he erases the question mark and puts a period. Sometimes when you cry, it's as if everything is too much, maybe, or it's an overabundance of energy, of things are too much emotion, and you when it's too much, you have to get it out. And some say a tear is literally a vast amount of power, energy. And I thought, what would the energy of a luminen be? So I'm seeing, and he like holds up the vial. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'll have to test that out later.
I'm really excited to see because I never thought that you could harness that. You know what I mean? Like,
well, everything can be, if you look at it in the right way, everything. It's like A plus B equals C, but who decides what A and B are?
I wonder if the tiers. But as you're saying, when things build up, they come out. I wonder if tiers are unique to who cries them, and perhaps that's something else that could play into it. Like a different luminous journey could make different things, and
Maybe.
Yeah, we have rampants. That's something that we can always possibly talk about. I don't know if he's trying type. I haven't noticed that yet. It doesn't seem like the one who made cry, but yeah, but that's always another possibility for a future experiment.
I just I didn't want my own I've learned that wizards and those folk, they want to like put their stamp on all the work that they've done, and I don't really want like. I don't need to be remembered. I just want to. I just want to make sure what I'm making makes sense to the world, and I think the best way for me to make something is to do it with my friends involved. That's why I made the bomb from Darko's hair, and Zito put some of the life essence stuff into one, and then whatever tones. I still don't get music. I don't know what's gonna happen next with the Fae and whatever's happening. We got shot at, and then my mom. So I'm just trying to make what I can, and hopefully this is enough.
Well, the fact that you're including us, pieces of us, and then parts where the energies from each of us seems to be very important. I definitely think whatever you do is enough. And despite it, whether it's something you want or not, or as long as I live, I'll remember you. And I think I'm going to be here for a while at least, so I know I'll talk about you. And you making these things, I'm sure that they're going to have just as big of an explosive impact on the world as you can make and beyond.
As long as we get to that point, which is why we got to keep working, and we figure out what to do with the wild hunt, and we figure out what to do with well, he's stuck, so that's another thing, and then
yeah,
many big problems to fix.
Mirror Sky steps into the room.
What the fuck?
Excuse me? What do you mean?
Stepping out of thin air, Mirror Sky looks to Adeline and says, "And now you're trapped here. You didn't even listen to me. Oh, my dear new friend. Where is that crystal? I would be more than happy to help you leave this place, as surely you are keen to do in exchange." And that's where we're gonna leave off for the night. Chat, thanks for being here. Don't go anywhere. We are going to be doing a raid. And I am so very excited to pick up next Tuesday. Catherine.
How big is Mirror Sky right now in this space? Just to be fair. Is he appropriate?
I don't care how big. Is he immune to bomb?
We'll find out next week.
Is he immune to punch?
We'll find
Is
out
he
next
immune to
week.
punch?
Thursday.
Is he immune to love?
Is he immune to raising his own son or daughter?
To be fair, I stole her, so.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Fun fact.
That man is everywhere except for next to his wife.
If there was a sidebar attack from any point, it was Mirror Sky fucking showing up right now.
Lavina Vetra.
I did not have that in the bingo card.
Lavina Vetra is currently Meister Detonist, one of the headmasters at Hederick Fen Cross in the Feywild.
Doing what to mice?
Running an arcane college / embassy.
For mice?
Whoa.
No, but there is a mouse
Oh.
actually. His name is Meister Literalist. it's a great time. You can find
He's
that
literally a mice.
on Sundays. We have Bayonet on Saturdays, and we have Rotten Toil, the sister campaign to Terraform, on Thursdays. I am so excited to be stepping into this journey, and I'm so excited to be back into the full swing of Season 7. I'm Sir Feffers, the Humble Dungeon Master of the Longshot table, and it is my honor to be here with these amazing, amazing people. Do go follow them on all the socials. You can catch up on this narrative on the YouTube, and if you would like to join a community, we're as chaotic as we are wholesome. We're over on the Discord. I've been cooking. I have been cooking, and I'm so excited. I'm chomping at the bit, to be so honest, to tell these stories. Very excited. For now, though, let's get to our peeps. Let me throw it over to CB.
I have one request. If there's any, we get the heck out of Kazak's tower so it doesn't explode.
You have reinforced said tower with the almighty sovereign.
Yeah, but it's still my house.
Very true.
Hi, my name is Omega Jones, also known as CritBard across all social media channels. My pronouns are he and they. I have been Kazak, who, yeah. Man, Mirror Sky wants his crystal. This is the second time within 24 hours someone has showed up to grab this thing from him in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to have a freaking aneurysm. We'll see how that turns out. Yeah, there's many different things he wants to learn and know. More importantly, will you try my patience in my house, or will you accept the right hand that is my fist full of bomb? Yeah, that's me. Ben, go.
Hi, I'm Ben Brainard. And I don't know what Mere Sky is, but I'm gonna learn if punch good. But what?
Party Wave, episode 2.
With the love triangle?
Yeah. Yeah, Zito ain't good at math, and you want me to do triangle? That's...
Good heavens.
All Zito know is punch. Zito doesn't know how to women. Zito's faking it this whole time. Zito's like, I've watched a few episodes of reality TV.
Of reality scribe.
Punching a god to him is like the easy. He's like, yes, please. This is an easy. It's a big bad godly thing. Punch 2 women. No thanks. No, I'm okay. If you could not, I'd be happy about it.
Go ahead
Taylor.
and pass it off, buddy.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor and Tracy. You can find me everywhere as Taylor and Tracy. Yeah, I'm in Canada right now with the Voyage North. Check them out at thevoyagenorth.com. I'm the game master for Heinefall. Check us out at heinefall.com. Robin has kind of like just gone into this picking a direction and going full force in direction sort of thing. So she's just excited to make an altar, help Zito with his love life, help Sika figure out his family. Well, she don't know, but she's ready to help and she's ready to be here and cause chaos along the way, because while she thinks that she is a fully intelligent and fully developed adult, she is still just 18. So she is a young adult at best and will probably make some mistakes along the way, but they will be hilarious and very good stories. So I'm excited to see where she goes this season. And I will pass it off to Shane.
Hi everyone, my name is Shane Whalley. It's nice to meet you. I'm playing Sika, College Little Bard, who is like, what the fuck?
Just a lot going on.
Like, okay, Space Daddy, what the fuck are you doing? Just Why are you here? But he's got his water feature, so aces. And smell of blood oranges. But overall, Sika is in an interesting space from being emotionally heart into like happiness, but confusion. But he and then the things going on in Sika's head that I'm slowly trying to be better at verbalizing are starting to make a lot more sense. And so especially with Mere Sky here and Adeline, who is this other being from beyond, it's just a lot of puzzle pieces are upside down right now in Sika's view. So he is very intently trying to understand while not trying to implode.
All right.
Find me everywhere on the internet.
Do go follow Shane. Everyone pile into this raid. We're going to kick it with the dummies. Have
I love you
an
guys.
excellent rest of your night, my friends. I'll see you Thursday for Rotten Toil.
I'm sorry I couldn't catch them off. I was really trying to. It was really pretty and I wanted to show everybody.